Hello world, welcome back to Wolfmania. I am working on how to integrate payment gateway using PHP, and this is the last video of the series. And in this video I will show you how to store customers and payment details into the database when payment is successfully done. So before doing this, first I will correct a mistake that I have done in the previous video. So here you can see in the order.php I have passed p price, product price, in the hidden input field of the product price. So instead of this p price we have to pass this total price. Okay, this total price is the sum of delivery charge and the product price. So just copy this total price and change this p price here, just paste and save this order.php. Now go to the pay.php. So now we will work on the webhook part. So what is webhook? In webhook we will store the customer details and payment details into the database after the successful payment of any customer. So for doing this we need a live hosting server. This will not work in the local host. So you have to upload this project into the live hosting server. Okay, so I have a live hosting server, you can see, and this is my cpanel. This is my PHP my admin, and I have already created a database, and I have imported the product table here, and I have also created, you can see the product table. I have imported all the records of the product table from the local host to this live server. Okay, and this I have created another table as pay. Now what is this as pay? We will store the ID and the name of the product, amount, name, email, phone, and payment ID, and a status. Okay, you can see the structure of the table. Sorry. So you can see the structure of the table. So you have to just create this table in your live hosting server. Okay, so and this is our Instamojo account. So you can see this API in plugin. Go to the API in plugins, and from here go to the payment API and integration guide. This is the documentation of the Instamojo. So just click on this link and you will see this type of another window. Okay, so from this click on this payment API and click on integration guide. Okay, now go to below, and here, from here you just need to copy this code from here, and just copy the code, and now create another file, webhook.php. You can name anything that you want, but I am naming webhook.php. Now paste this code here. I will tell you what to do next. So before working on this webhook.php, just go to the pay.php, and here we have to give the our domain name here. We have to set the domain name here. So my domain name is payment.doppio.in, payment.doppio.in, and thank you page, and just copy the same thing and paste here. Sorry, Now here I will change this thank you.php with webhook.php. okay, now save this. Now come to the webhook.php. now here you can see, just to leave this as it is, and here you can see your salt. So you have to specify your salt here, so you can get the your private salt is here, you can see in the API and plugin section. So just copy this salt and paste here. So just select this and paste your salt here. okay, now if the data and a status equal to credit, then we will store the details of the customer and payment in the database. okay, here. And if the payment is failed, you can show or redirect to the page, to the another page. If you want to store any other thing, then you can code in the else part. So I will leave else part blank here. I will store the details after successful payment. So I will write the code here. So let's open the table. So first we need to store the purpose. Now purpose is the product name. okay, you can also see in the integration guide what is the values we can store. So you can store amount and buyer email, buyer name, buyer phone number, currency, fees, long URL, MAC ID and payment ID, payment request ID, purpose and short URL and the status. So we need to store the purpose. So you can see we have to just write the purpose. So go to here and create a variable purpose, and here you have to specify the variable data and pass the purpose inside this. okay, now similarly create another variable for amount. okay, so I am creating amount and data, and here we will pass amount. Similarly create for name. okay, so I will pass data, and here I will see what is the value for the name. So buyer name. okay, so you have to pass this here. Now what is the another name? Email. So just create a variable email, and here data and buyer. okay, you can see the email for the value for the email is the value for the email field name is buyer. okay, so you just have to specify buyer here, and phone data. So yes, phone. So for buyer phone. okay, so just copy this and specify here. Now what is the next field? PID, payment ID, this payment ID. okay, so just copy this, and here I will create a variable PID and data, pass this payment ID. Now our last is a status. So status, now here we will pass status. Okay, you can if you want to store more details, then you can just create the variable and just use the field name that is present here. okay, so this is okay. Now I will use I will include our config.php. so include config.php. now I will store the these values into the database. So I will create an another variable SQL, and here I will write insert into SP. Now what is this SP? I have created the table SP. Here you can see SP, and you just have to specify the column name. So our first column name is ID, you can see. So we ID is auto incremented, so here we do not specify this ID here. So just write purpose and amount and name, email, phone, and PID and status. Okay, now here we will use values, and we have to just pass the created variable here. So first purpose, so write in the single quote, and amount, name, email, phone, PID, and last status. So this is okay. Now we will MySQL query, and here we will pass con, and here SQL. Okay, so it will store the details after the successful payment. Okay, so let's upload this order and pay.php and this webhook. I have already uploaded other files in my hosting, so I only need to upload these three files: order.php, pay.php, and webhook.php. So through FileZilla I will so this is webhook, pay, and this is order. So just click on upload. Now this is going to be uploaded in my hosting server. Okay, so my uploading is done. Now let's go to the product page and refresh. Now if I want to purchase I want to purchase this LG V30. Okay, so when I click on buy now, then you can see we are on the order.php with the details of the product. So if I enter my name here, I will write my channel name Wolfmania, and my email ID and my phone number. Okay, and when I click to this button, then we will redirect to the payment gateway. Now here if I select debit card and enter the debit card number, and here expiry, and click on pay, then it will open another window. You have to enter here your OTP or 3D password. Now after this you will see a thank you.php page with the details, some details. Okay, now let's check the database, the data is stored in the database or not. So you can see we have just purchased LG V30. So you can see in purpose name the product name is stored, and the amount, name of the customer, email of the customer, phone number, and payment ID, and the status is credit. Now you can also see here in the dashboard. Just to refresh this, you can just see we have just purchased LG V30 here with the price name and the person customer name, and total price is summed here. You can see here I have purchased all the previous product is added to here. Okay, so this is working fine. You can see the details are storing in the table. So I will check one more time. So just go to your main page. Suppose I want to purchase Apple iPhone X. So when I click on this buy now button, then it will redirecting to the order.php with the details. So here I will write my name and my email and my phone number. Now when I click on pay, then you can see zero one 20111. One two two one. When I click on submit, then it will show the thank you.php, and let's check the table again. So you can see the another record has been added to the database. So guys, this is working fine, and if you face any problem with this tutorial, you can contact me and you can comment your problem in the video comment section and I will reply. So thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, then hit on like button and please subscribe to my channel.